to his superior. That's what he think of. That's what she think of. Though she's also an attorney. She's also an attorney, and she's very brave as like his father. Like father, they said, like father, like son. She's very feisted. When we say feisted, they are when um, once they impose something, like they say something, they're going to do it, right? Very feisted when it comes to the law. They do things that's, yeah. No, that's vice president. That's the daughter of the ex president, the former president. Our, yeah, the vice president is, of course, mm, the president is Bongbong Marcos, the son of the former Ferdinand Marcos, but we don't still feel his presence. That is the very sad part here in the Philippines. We don't feel his presence anymore. Unlike the previous administration, we feel, your lesson is, it's not showing up. We don't feel the presence of it now. So, mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yes, Marcus, yeah. Ye- mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, disappointed because they cannot feel his presence, especially now that there is uh, the power the power of this how to say, there is the power of this, how to say, the Secretary of Justice, one of the highest chief position in the Philippines, the judge. So we cannot feel his presence. Like, people are waiting for this, but they cannot feel it. They cannot feel. Mm. The start of the president, that was, of course, what do you mean the start of the president? That started, of course, after the election. That was June. Last year. Last year? Yes, last year, but we don't feel, we cannot see it, especially with this and yeah, maybe because it was not published, but we cannot. Unlike the, we hope that we could see the president's action to this matter, like the son of the judge, son involving in drugs, because it's that's that, especially if you are the Secretary of Justice, you should know. But now we feel the justice is really not, how bad justice system here in the Philippines. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so that is this question all about. Okay, if you were If you were in a position of power, do you think you would be corrupt? That is also considered corruption. Okay, that is also considered corruption once the government official involves in drugs. Okay, let's go to the next topic. This is creativity. Creativity. So, are you a creative person? Mm-hmm. 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 All right. Actually, being creative is innate. They're born. It's innate. It's inside. It's in their interest. If your interest, right? But there are some ways that also you learn to be creative. Okay? You learn to be creative. For some, they're really innate. As young as they were born, they're already creative. And sometimes I don't know if you are very active in social media and you watch some clips about these babies who scribbles or who paints the walls or do something that makes arts. Not we actually creative is not only referring to arts, but there are also involving music, dancing, right? So it's not only arts that you are being creative. Like cooking, you can be creative when it comes to cooking, right? Right? You are creative when planning, right? Of your anniversary. If you plan for your anniversary for your wife, then that's also another kind of creativity, right? Just making something simple to different, right? That is being creative, right? Okay, we have here, which art medium is the most creative? Which art medium is the most creative? We have painting, music, film, photography, and others. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so which one is the most creative? It says there the most creative medium of art. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, so you were thinking who made the story? Who made the story? All right. So that's the involvement of the directors, the actors. All right. Now we have here who is the most creative person you know? Who is the most creative person you know? Mm-hmm. Right, right, like brothers. Mm-hmm. 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 Right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. And are creative people more emotional? Are creative people more emotional? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. So yeah, actually, they are more emotional. To them, they become, become their sense pick up.